Everyone, thank you for the likes. I'm really sorry for what happened last time. Hi Cal, you okay? To the stream. Just joining. Going to be doing a flight from Dublin back to Birmingham in the A321neo. Yeah, thank you everyone for the likes. Told you, Cal, you need to get a PC and then we can do it together. Right, let's finish off setting this up. So we will request our flight plan. Oh, 313. If anybody's interested, I have got a new Sky account now. We are open for members. So we can have a little team. Got a fleet of aircraft scattered around the country, abroad as well. So if you wish to join the virtual airline, feel free, drop me a message. I can send you a link over and we can get you on. We don't have strict rules like the other virtual airlines, so it's all about learning as the flying the sim and having fun. So we are going to be flying at 21,000 feet. Don't need that. Wind, right. Let's go over this. How you doing today, Cal? Best content you'll see on TikTok. Cool. Right, radar's on. Let's get pushed back and out of Dublin.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Let's set this.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
It was 28 right. And the deck's to Juliet departure, and then we are going to be landing at 833 on the ILS. Yellow 1 Bravo. Just make sure for this.
Locking gear.
Okay, so flaps to V1 of 137, rotate 146, and V2 of 147. Side before they west. VAPU start, and then we'll get moving. Thank you everyone for the likes. On board we have Silent Bob. He doesn't talk much, unfortunately. He just, I don't know what he does, just sits there. Alright, let's get that off.
Release parking brakes, please.
Oh no, why? I haven't even plugged the bloody wires in. It'll help if I set my sim up properly. I was messing about earlier and I didn't connect the wires. Oh, what an absolute idiot. What an absolute idiot. Now, let's get out of here. Good job I'm not a real airline pilot. I'll just forget to start the aircraft and say we're flying off. Right.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Everyone, if you're just joining, thanks for the likes, everyone. Literal egg on your face moment that was. Alright, start the end.
Ladies and gentlemen, please observe the cabin crew member closest to you, as we are about to demonstrate the safety features aboard our Airbus A321. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard our Airbus A321. Please pay attention to illuminated signs and crew instructions.
Welcome everyone if you're just joining. Thank you for the roses, Cal. Really appreciated. Thank you for the likes, everyone.
Please set parking brakes. Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
I'm going to start number 2 in a second. Once I've just told these,
Emergency
we
lighting
are all good.
will guide you to an exit.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Baggage on board. Your seatbelt is fastened, adjusted, and released as shown. It must be fastened whenever the seatbelt signs are on, and we recommend that you keep it fastened at all times. If the air the oxygen, put the mask over your nose and mouth.
Unlocking gear.
Just wait for him to finish.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Your waist and click together. Pull the strap.
Left is clear, right is clear.
Not inflate the life
Don't know why it's
jacket
gone back to a normal
inside
accent after that. I like the Irish
outside,
one.
inflate it by pulling the toggle. If it fails to inflate,
It's bit number 2 side.
topping up, blow into this tube. There is a light.
Welcome everyone if you're just joining. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the kisses, Cal. And the side by side. once this engine's up and running, jump back into the cockpit and we'll get gone. If anyone's got any questions, drop them in the chat. Any that want to ask me anything, or just want to know anything about the sim, about the aircraft I'm flying, let me know. Anything you want to see, let me know. Welcome everyone. Cabin. So lights on, like that. Don't push yet. Cabin crew. Good. On. Good. Weather radar is on. Let's put this in the wrong direction. 360. Back 1, 2 off. Climb out would be 9,000 feet and we'll do 21 after that. Take off and then we'll get gone. Welcome everyone if you're just joining. Thank you for the likes, for the roses. Thanks Cal for all the roses, I really appreciate it. Thanks AIM for all the roses and the hearts, thank you. Thanks AIM, bring any questions, do drop them into the chat and I'll have a look at them. Is off. Get gone. Put that on. Take off config. Perfect. Brake. Push it on. Not sure. The AI in this game sometimes is so buggy. No, I don't. I just use the Airbus stick one. Just literally twist it left and right. I have used the rudder pedals. They're okay. I've tried the Thrustmaster ones. I struggle with them. I think they're too sensitive. No, I'm not classing that as a crash. That's AI. But yeah, no, I haven't. I don't use rudder pedals. I just use the sides. I think it's a bit easier. It almost works like the tiller anyway. I see a lot of people literally as soon as they take off, they smack the autopilot straight away. Prefer to just fly it out. We've got another aircraft. See it. Straight up. They will quite take over. Go from there. Perfect. Come everyone, if you're just joining, just doing our flight from Dublin down to Birmingham. It's just a return flight from last night. Just do a bit of a day flight today. Thank you everyone for the likes. Keep tapping the screen, share this live stream if you want. Everyone's always welcome. If anyone's got any questions, let me know, and I'll try my best to answer them. If there's any content you want to see, let me know. I'm not in a fighter jet, I can't do that in this. I'll have to try and do one of the military jets, go through the valleys. Try and get like a Euro Typhoon or something. Welcome everyone, if you're just joining, welcome. Thank you everyone for the likes, thank you for the hearts and the roses. Front conductor. Thank you everyone. My filter keeps bleeping, thank you. I'm not sure why that is. I'm not sure. I know TikTok has something set automatically. Pops up before you're live saying it has to be on, so I'm not too sure. I can have a look at the settings. Usually with this particular sim, like this aircraft, it normally has like a virtual company thing that it kind of does with ACARS, basically an internal message system. It normally sends me a message saying why are you late. I don't think we were late. Time. 7 minutes. So it might ask me why we're 7 minutes late. Again. Welcome everyone if you're just joining. It's a flight from Dublin going down to Birmingham at the moment. Alright, thank you for the likes. So, because this is a short flight, it's set up. The help is spelled right. So let's get set up for the performance. Page, Q&H. Let's have a look what that is. So, go to arrival. Give the weather a bit of a refresh. I was got, yeah, so PC specs, running 58 RTX, so I've got the ASUS TUF Gaming, Ryzen 7 9800X 3D, DDR5 RAM 6000 MHz with the Vengeance Corsair one, it's the X870 motherboard, and then I've got various Leone fans. Yeah, it took a while to get it all working smoothly. I've also got a few settings on the sim where I did have stability issues where every now and then I'd have crashes and whatnot, usually due to power. So I upgraded to a 1000 watt power source just to give it a bit extra. Just overkill. 800 would have been enough, but I've had to limit the FPS a little bit to 40 FPS. Just gives it a little bit more smoothness, stops the stuttering in the game. I've seen people shout about auto FPS as well, a bit of software to use. I don't use it, I literally just limit it through the NVIDIA app and also in the sim itself. But everything's pretty much turned on and through right. So that's all there. Thank you for the likes, guys. Thank you everyone for just tuning in. Welcome. Thank you for all the most of the gifts and the roses and the hearts. All my flights, literally, for all my flights, I use something called SimBrief. Now, you can have Navigraph, and learns you about the different approaches and departure routes and stuff you can go down. I don't use it personally. I don't really use VATSIM either. I've been trying one recently for Same Intentions. Really good if you want to get into using some ATC. It is really good. There is a cost for it. I am planning to pay for it at some point and start using it on streams. You can talk to your ground handlers, you can talk to your cabin crew, you can talk to your co-pilot. They'll do checklists with you. It's really good. It's all AI based, but it's the best one I've used before. I've tried beyond ATC, and it just comes with a lot of bugs. I've had lots of issues. It doesn't really show you the proper routes. So yeah, a few issues. Thank you everyone for all the gifts. Thank you for the likes. Do share this if you can. It really, really does help me. And I'll keep trying to get content out for you guys. Let me know if there's anything you want to see, any type of aircraft you want to see, any groups. I'll try and do it for next stream. So when we get to chase, what I'll do is I'll manually input HON. I just want to get the aircraft where we need it to be so we can line up nicely. Then I'll do an ILS auto, well, say ILS auto land. I'll establish a localizer, so radar frequency free and remain the aircraft, glide us down, and I'll try and land it and do the best, smoothest approach ever. Not sort of like Ryanair's. Everyone, if you just joined in, Got nothing to worry about there. Look in the cockpit, we have Silent Bob. Doesn't talk much at all. He just does nothing. Yeah. Nope. Come and say hello? Nope. Okay. Only if you just join in, thanks for the likes. Thank you for all the shares. Please do share this, it does help massively, so thank you. Let me know where you want to fly to next. Let's now start thinking about descent. So we're now coming in just over Liverpool. I believe Liverpool's just over here, then you've got Manchester over here somewhere, so yeah, so there's Manchester, maybe you can see Manchester and Liverpool just there, kind of because we are going not ready to follow this because it's going to bring us to chase, but in actual fact we need to go round and through the other way to 3-3. Just check and make sure that is the correct one way. If it isn't, we'll have to reconfigure. So it actually looks like it is actually 1.5. Yeah, it's 1.5. Even better. Does mean we need stars. We don't know percent just because it's getting there. And so drag out. This now, just excellent here. It changes now. When I arrive on the runway, I fly by the ALS, and approach wise, no, we won't. That one. Perfect. Do keep the likes coming and share if you can. Really does help. If anybody's got any questions, drop in the chat and I'll try and answer them the best I can. Can everyone hear me okay? Everyone hear me okay? Is that a bit better for everyone? To get it to give it a nice view at the window.
Cabin crew must now be seated for landing. Thank you.
Thanks. Perfect. So coming up to that crew. And we'll glide into Birmingham, just ahead of us. Yeah, I thought we might want to play card. So let's have a look. On the relay. So we will forward there's actually ESM very from there, and it was 7 minutes, so 0007. We send that off, and then they should come back and say all good. There we go, hopefully, yeah, just received the delay card. So arrival time for landing. Carl, you're going to be cabin crew. You're going to get the coffees in. Right, so time of arrival, let's have a look on here. So 51 miles, say 50:38. However, we are on the direct approach into 15 did try and change 1.5 for some reason. It's not letting me actually change my thing.
2,500.
I think I want to do direct to that, but yeah, so about 10 minutes. Probably less than actually, probably about 8 minutes. So let's get the camera ready. So, speed brake armed. Start APU. Get rid of these lights on. Just like that. Cabin crew no. So ping me in a minute. Hopefully we slow down for that. Approach. So factory single, activate ILS. Then we'll go nav. ILS, turn into the ILS approach frequency for that. Then once you pick up the localizer, glide into 1.5 instead of 3.3. Thank you for lots, guys, if you're just joining. Cal can replace Silent Bob. Come on, if you're just joining, keep the likes coming. Thank you. Do share this. It does help massively. So thank you. I really appreciate all your support, guys. Thank you for the roses and the hearts and whatever Cal sent. I think it was for a conductor. Thank you, everyone. Amy, you're welcome to be the co-pilot if you want to as well. You both can be. You can join me on New Sky. Get from running on the virtual airline. If anybody wants to join that, if you search Digital Hawks Flight Ops, I am planning to do my own livery, so I don't have to use Wizz Air or EasyJet or TUI. Should hopefully have my own aircraft as well. That will show off. Welcome everyone if you're just joining. Please keep the lights coming. Honestly, really appreciate it. Thank you everyone for all your support. And let's hope I butter this landing and not do a Ryanair one. If anyone feel free, give me your rating when we touch down. Auto brake be low, that's what we've got set. We check speed, we'll start to slow down to about 210. So let the speed brake out a little bit more. Just want to get past this first flap setting, and then we'll go from there. So that's 1, 3, 2. Ooh, it's popping up. It's about 180. So take over. Guys, if you're just joining, do keep the likes coming and share this if you can. It really does help. I really appreciate all the support, guys. And yeah, let me know where you want me to go next. Let me know what aircraft you'd like to see. Welcome everyone. Just about to make our approach into Birmingham on runway 15. It's looking like it should hopefully be a nice one. I think might have a slight headwind. I think it was crosswind actually. Right, so we're going to get a disconnect any second. Looks like that disconnect. Yeah, they did. There we go. So it's going to want us to manual this now. That. Go for up to 2. And then we'll just glide this in now until establishing localizer, ignition on, just gonna get the bumps. Okay, right, I think we're good. Through lead. I think we're near there, guys. Welcome if you just joined in. There. Thousand, 180. Sorry.
Traffic.
Good job about that one. Do about 360. Get out of his way. Sometimes this is it with the AI. Sometimes you can fly in next minute, it just appears in front of you because you're trying to do your approach. 360. Space. We'll get off lined up again. Turn. That's a localizer established. Take over. Should hopefully guide us down. I think it's pulling us back out to chase. Do you know what? Wonder if it's going to make us do a 360. We'll do it ourselves. Do a manual approach. East Midlands off in the distance there as well. Just when we were nice and lined up, that AI aircraft had to really get involved. Nice and lined back up again. Establish the Wi-Fi. One that's over to the right a little bit. Don't think it's going to be a butter landing. Try and see what we can do. No, I'm not. No, this is just a free flight. Push this over a little bit. Let's see if we can just line it a bit straighter. Just that 13 degrees cross wind. 13 mile per hour cross wind. Push this over a little bit. Nose up a little bit.
500.
There it is. That kind of push me over a little bit.
Retard. 5.
Butter. nicely into Birmingham. Strobe down, that on 2, and full around 5 a parking spot. So I have got passengers on board, but for some reason JSX isn't showing it. I should have 230 passengers. You used to be able to see it on the old JSX on 2020, definitely. I used to be able to see passengers on there, but now for some reason it doesn't show it. I think it might be a performance thing that they don't let you do it. Thank you guys for all the likes and the gifts and the loves and the hearts. It's really, really appreciated. Please keep them coming, honestly, it really, really helps. If you like this type of stuff, let me know and I'll do more of it. If there's anything you want to see, any routes, drop it in the chat and I'll definitely try and sort it out for you so we can do them next. Try park it on 2-2. Might be a bit small, this one. Can we overrun a bit? Yeah, we did. It's not the worst parking. Cool. All that started. Let's get the ground power unit on, chocks on, release them, and engines off. And then we can turn that off, that can stay on, go off, release that, turn that off now. Chime the cabin crew. Let's see if it recognises it. It hasn't yet. I think it's waiting for the engine to turn off, but we will now press deboarding. Yeah, Swiss port. Stop there. 0, and that is it, guys. Oh, it's going to ask me to open the doors for these, and we'll open the doors for these. There we go. There we have it, guys. That was our flight into Birmingham from Dublin to get the liveries. So I think it's if you've got the Fenix aircrafts. Inside of the app on the Fenix aircraft, it says liveries in the bottom left corner. If you click on that, it does give you a base preset list that you can install. You do have to have the sim closed because it won't come straight away. So if you do it, it might either say you've got an error saying please go sim, or it will do it, but then they won't show. But if you've got the various like 319, 320, 321, select the aircraft, or you can just pick what you want for either one. And then once you install it, it just all installs through the app, through the Fenix app, or however you say it. I am trying to create my own at the moment, but they don't make it easy. I'm hopefully going to have some of my Sports ones. So I don't know if you bleep me out, but yeah, it's so yeah, you can install it through the app on the Fenix app. If you go in there and just do a bit of a search, it should let you do it. It's normally in the bottom left. Let me just check actually. Yeah, so when you go in the main app, there's a link that says liveries. and then you click on that and it lets you do it. And then I think it's pretty much the deliveries that show on there are the ones that have been pre-installed by other creators. Thank you guys, thank you all for the loves, thank you for the likes, thank you for the hearts and the gifts that you've been sending. Honestly, it massively helps. If anyone's got any questions, anything they want to know about aircrafts, anything about the sim, settings that I run, spec my PC, let me know. I've had countless issues. I will be afterwards, yeah, I'm going to have a little bit of a break now. If there's anywhere you want to see me fly, let me know and I'll probably be back in the next couple of hours doing a flight. I'm going to go have some food. My wife, she's cooked, she'll kill me if I don't go down. And then I'm planning, I do want to do an Innsbruck. Such a nice place to fly, very challenging, you've got a lovely mountain, so I think it'd be quite scenic for you guys to see as well. So if there's anywhere you want to see me fly, Scott, let me know. Everyone getting off. Honestly, I really do like the 321. I think it's such a good aircraft to fly. I think the sound amazing on it as well. It's such a good aircraft. You started with the 320 as well. That was good. And then the 390 is like a little go-kart. It's really fun to fly. I think the 321 is my favourite. Better for long range as well. You haven't got to. It's easier to calculate the fuel for it and whatnot. Loading it's a lot better, and it's just overall better. I just think it's such a better experience to fly. Tried the 787 by I think Orbix now. You have to have like a premium edition of the sim, or I think it's deluxe edition. The engines sound amazing on that. They've really done some good work on the sound of it. Sorry guys, if it keeps bleeping me out, I'm not sure what's going on. I think it's a setting on TikTok. If there's anything that I've missed or not said, just let me know and I'll go over it. Perfect guys, well I'm going to end the stream there. I will be back shortly. If there is anything you want to see, anywhere you want to fly next, let me know and maybe I can do it later on for you. Jump on, might be a bit of a night flight, so probably won't be much to see out the windows, but if there's any kind of questions about how to start the aircraft, especially around the Airbuses, I'll do my best to try and answer them. Even my equipment, what I've got, how I've set it up, specs my PC, settings that I've run, just drop me a message. Yeah, drop me a follow, and I should be back later on for another route. But thank you everyone for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Thank you all for the hearts and the likes and the loves and the gifts. I really do appreciate it, and it really is helping. How do you get passengers on? So if you have the JSX app, inside the settings of there's a little cog. So if you load the launcher for JSX on your desktop, there's a setting for it, and then you select your aircraft and it will say show passengers, and then it should in theory show it. If I look in my cabin at the moment, it doesn't actually show them. I don't know what the setting is for that, but to get passengers to show inside JSX, there is a setting inside of the actual JSX app. It's outside of the sim. That helps. get JSX, so let's have a look. So you can get it from JSX Pro, or GSX Pro I should say. If you go to the FS Dream Team website, it's on there, and then you can buy for Microsoft Flight Sim. It's £30 at the moment, and then it's a standalone app. You download it, it will do all its injections, all its setting up. It really adds realism to the sim. It lets you do things like this, so it gives you this little option on here, so when you click it, you can do boarding, deboarding. They've really improved it over the last couple of months. They've added loads of additional services. Previously, all you could do is boarding, deboarding, pushback, catering, things like that, refueling. Whereas now, you get like an invoice for your services. So I click on that now, it will show me an invoice for my services, show me like the average cost of what it costs. So it cost me £800 to push back. Connection fee was £17, and it gives you like a total bill. Kind of simulate paying it, and if you've got one like a little printer, you can connect it to your sim and actually print it out. Or if you've got printing in general, you can connect it, print it out. And then if you go back into it, you can do things like request a cleaning service, request a lavatory service, de-ice, request GPU, but we do that through the aircraft, so we don't use that one. Request water service, never used it. And then there are very simple ones. Free things from AI, administration, and then Flight Sim.2 is another great resource if you want to look for any kind of freeware. There is paidware on there, but a lot of things you can add on, profiles to make it easy, especially if you're flying from certain airports. There are different airports that have profiles that make it so the services that you ask for kind of will work better for your aircraft, or when you line up at the gates work better for your aircraft. Yeah, it's a really cool app. I'd highly recommend it. Out of everything I use, I only really use JSX, obviously the Fenix aircrafts. I've used the Orbix ones. Like I say, the Fenix ones are way better, and they're not that expensive. To be fair, I think it's £80 for the 3 aircraft, for the 319, A320, and the A321. And then I use for kind of like enhancement, like a filter if you like. It doesn't really hit anything in terms of like spec PC. I use Rex Atmos Core. If you've previously had it, you do get some discount, but if you haven't had it, it's pretty cheap anyway. I think it's like £30, £20, and then there's some free kind of effects you can add on, so it kind of makes the clouds a bit more realistic. It actually updates with live weather as well through the sim, so it's all live and it adjusts based on the weather. Yeah, JSX, sorry, saying JSX, it's GSX. It's definitely worth it. It's probably one of the best things I bought, and obviously the Fenix aircrafts. Right guys, if there's any more questions, if not, I'm going to end the stream there. If you do need help with any kind of GSX, Fenix, any add-ons, drop me a follow, drop me a message, and I'll happily send you some help. Or when I'm next on the stream, I'll try and see if I can show you some of the settings and whatnot, and see what we can do, help you set it up how you want it as well. But yeah, thank you so much everyone who's tuned in for this flight. I really appreciate all your support that you've given. Thank you for all the likes and all the gifts that you've given, all the hearts and the roses and whatnot. I really appreciate it. Share, follow, and I'll hopefully be back later on with another like for you guys. But thank you everyone, it's been a pleasure, and I hope you all have a lovely evening. Thank you everyone.